Good evening, you spunky bastards. It is a Monday, and it's far too early in the week for me, I'm afraid. Oh boy, got over a big weekend, I should say big weekend. Lots of stuff been happening. My wife's had a nice gallery opening event thing, and like every weekend we're going to be going to Santa Cruz to basically present her artwork in the Tannery Art Community Gallery thing. It's a weird little place. It's kind of cool. I could totally see myself living there, because they've got apartment complexes and it's really nice place. The people are cool. The cafe is totally hipster, but that's kind of right up my street, isn't it? Here we go. Okay, across the road. Hopefully not get run over because I've still got stuff to do this week. But next weekend we're going to be making a big old trip down to LA. The entire, and I do mean the entire family is going down to Los Angeles to see my sister-in-law's graduation, and so a lot of stuff has to happen in the next week to so that all that can go ahead. Some people are taking the plane, some people are coming in the car. You know, we've got 3 or 4 cars, so we're going to have to sort of organise who gets to go with what, and you know, who's taking the food, who's taking the gear, who's taking the clothes. It's quite a rigmarole, and some relatives are flying down to ours to stay with us for a couple of nights, to drive down with us instead of flying the whole way there or something. I don't know. It's a big song and a dance, and that's going to be my entire week. So I did get some recording done on Amnesia. Hello, Mr. Bus. I did get some Amnesia recording done last night. So I think we're good up until about August now. But yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what's going on. So even if you wanted spoilers, I probably couldn't tell you what the hell's going on. I need to play it more constantly though, like constantly, consistently, like not take such big breaks between playing, because I start up again and I'm like, where the fuck am I going? What was I doing? I'm just spending the first 10 minutes of the video wandering around going, herder. So I don't want to waste your time, but I want to keep my finger on that pulse a little bit tighter, so we don't end up falling off the face of the earth and going, hey, where does this go? Does this square fit in that triangle-shaped hole? Nope, it doesn't. And I'm still colouring Jesus posters. You know, they don't all have Jesus on, but the ones that have Jesus on are usually funny. Excuse me. Ouch, that hurt. Hey, look, it's a phone box. The phone box that doesn't have a phone in it. Thank you. That's really helpful. You can rip the phone out, and then no one can call 911. I mean, it's like, oh, everyone's got a cell phone. Not everyone's got a cell phone. This thing I'm holding right here, this ain't a cell phone. This is an eye. There's no phone about it. You can message me on Skype. You can message me on Facebook, but that's about your only ways of getting hold of me on this thing, because it's not. It hasn't got a SIM card in it, so it about does the same thing as an iTouch, but only when there is free Wi-Fi in range. So not everybody has a phone. Not everyone has a car. I don't have a car. Do you have a car? You probably have a car. You lucky bastard. You see the way I drive. I gave my mum a damn heart attack, and my uncle damn near shit himself. And my driving is just atrocious. Do never ever give me a driving license. But I don't have a driving license. I don't. drive. I probably should never ever drive, and it's a good thing. You guys will be a hell of a lot safer for it. But what was I saying? Yeah, it's impossible to get anywhere in America without bloody car thing. I'm even trying to walk miles and miles and miles and miles and miles to the shop just to get a pint of milk and a loaf of bread. I'm like, come on, man. There's the corner store. Corner store's not that far. Yeah, but it wants me to spend at least $10. I was like, no, the $10 is minimum card limit. Minimum card limit. Oh god. Go to the cash machine, and it's like minimum is $20 with a $2.50 surcharge. Great. So I can find some way of getting the money, or get into a place that doesn't have a minimum charge requirement thing. Like, see, with $5 I can do. I can buy a couple of packs of cookies, and then I'm good, right? I'm gonna buy a milk, a bread, that's almost $5, pack of cookies on top, we're golden. No, I can't be dealing with that. I'm gonna pay $10 minimum at the corner store. I'm like, great, now what am I gonna buy? Might as well get the weekly shop while I'm in here. Except for it's a convenience store, so for the convenience of having that food, it's like you're paying more than you would at a normal supermarket, which seems bloody weird. But you know, they've got to make their profits somehow. So yeah, it doesn't really work out. So I've got to hoof it all the way to the nearest supermarket. And it's like, I think they take for granted that people have like cars and people have these things. You know, not everyone has such a privileged lifestyle. I'm privileged to be holding an iPhone, even though it's not an iPhone, and I'm privileged that I can use the internet when there's free Wi-Fi. Thank God for the free life, eh? But otherwise I'm gonna be like flat broke and shit up the creek without a paddle, you know. So no, it don't work for me, you know. So if you have a laptop that works and a car and all those things, you know, you're a super duper lucky. Don't be bibbing at me. I would be jumping in your car. You better not have gone and got milk.
No.
Good, because I went.
Hey, sexy, want to ride?
Yeah. Oh, how much you charging? Oh, for God's sake. I am so lucky to be getting a lift 50 meters from the house. Never mind.
Well, if you had heard me.
I did hear you. I heard you beep.
No. I saw you back at the corner, but I was at a red light.
Oh, it was a red light district, was it? Very nice. Anyway, so my wife has a car. I don't have a car. This is the problem I've been having. I had to walk miles and miles and miles because Walgreens didn't have milk in the small size. They had the gallon size bastard. So I had to walk to the next one. So anyway, we have bread and we have milk now.
Yay! I was gonna go get milk too. I was gonna get it with you.
Well, bugger, I saved you the trip. You saved your gas mileage thing. But it's too hot for this shit. So I'm gonna relax when I get home, I think. Anyway, I'll speak to you, Spunky Boys, later. Take care, stay creative.